I need to grab my charger really quick. 1 second.
All right, let's pause. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. I'll be right back too.
I'll be here. Just Orc here by himself. Chilling. Checking out this new great axe from the Lost and Found. It's not quite as good as my old, should probably have a name for it. Maybe Betsy. Good old Betsy. This is Betsy, Jr. here now. See if we can do some damage with it. Kind of want to go hack up some of these pictures. Doop 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 doo. Did Henry leave his loot behind? Play some music while I wait for him. It's pretty convenient they found a bathroom in this room that no one else is paying attention to. Puff and Yenri go to the bathroom together. Of course they do.
Previously, in the Brotherverse.
My name is Esther, and I am the owner of Spa Fjorg. I am over 100 years old, but I don't look a day over 35.
Faye, that is a beautiful necklace.
Esther had it manufactured for us. She already had hers. She made replicas for the rest of us.
They're like extracting all the sweat and pumping it through these pipes.
And you see little water droplets falling into this glass bottle. And there are floating humanoid figures, and they are old and wrinkled. You enter this room. This looks like a giant lost and found.
Oh,
How convenient.
Let's strap up.
Yeah.
Enter montage.
Yeah.
arm ourselves.
Yeah. Can I look for like armor that fits me and maybe a rapier?
Yeah, so you find some armor that looks like what you had before, and you find a rapier. All of you guys are able to find things that are pretty close to what you had in terms of armor and weapons, not necessarily like auxiliary gear. You also find, amongst the piles, you find some stuff that's a little better. You find studded armor, which is good for your AC with that is 12 plus your dexterity modifier. And you also find, Orc, you find medium armor, which is a chain shirt, and that's equal to 13 plus your dexterity modifier.
I'm an extra large.
You're an extra large. Yeah, you just put it on, doesn't fit. No, so this would fit you. This is a medium weight armor.
Does that change his armor class? Is that what that is?
It would change his armor class, so...
So
yeah, you find one of each of those.
Do I find anything?
You guys collectively just find those two.
Oh.
Well, Ryan, I don't think you can wear armor, if I recall correctly. I don't think sorcerers can wear armor because you're not proficient with it.
Oh. Okay.
I am proficient in light armor, but I don't remember if studded armor falls under that.
Studded armor is light armor.
Sweet. Then I'm taking that. Sorry, Ryan.
Hey, if you're lying to me,
Sorry, Puff, this won't work for you.
I don't know. I don't think it'll fit you.
Yeah.
no, I'll just take this because you can't. All right.
No, I'm
Squandered.
pretty sure that's true.
Okay. I
Like
trust you.
look
Yeah.
look under your proficiencies. I'm pretty sure this like you don't have armor as a proficiency, right?
I don't know where that is.
Wait, so
We're
this
so good at this game.
this actually makes this actually makes my armor class worse. So
Yeah, I realized that, like, as I said, I was like, oh, this is actually not useful because you're already at 16 AC, but
Hey,
you
where,
have it anyway.
Where do you find proficiency?
You should have it written on the bottom left of your main sheet.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah.
'Cause I think that's a trait of sorcerers is that like you can only equip magic armor or like a spell that is armor. If you wear regular
Gotcha.
armor, it makes you like suck at all dex checks or something like that. I don't remember the
Okay.
exact rules.
That's
So cool. This was only beneficial for Yenri.
Yay! Yeah, so you find that, and like I said, there's a bunch of other random stuff strewn about this room, like clothing. Yeah.
Now I'll keep my diaper, but put
Keys?
studded armor over it.
Are there any?
Sexy.
Are there any keys?
You do not find any keys in this room. You search and search, and you don't find anything like that. It's more things people would have, like things that would get left in a locker.
Did the woman come back?
She did not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been a few. We'll say it's been about 10 minutes since you guys have been in there. The alarm stopped sounding about 5 minutes ago, and she is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Shoot.
should we try and go farther down the hallway?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's do it.
Okay.
So we peek out the hallway and look down to see if there's still people out there running around.
Okay. You open the door and look down the hallway, and you do not see anybody.
Okay. You guys want to jump to the next alcove?
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah.
going.
So you sneak down the hall a little bit to like this next alcove, and you can see that on the left side of this hallway, you are passing multiple of these rooms where there's like 6 old people and 1 young person. So there's like multiple of these like testing modules down the hallway. And so you jump to the next alcove, and you see this before you.
Okay. I run in and grab the ledger and put it in my diaper. And then...
Into the other room. So you go and try and open the door. If you remember the woman to like let you out of that lab, she swiped a key card and opened the door. You try and go up, and it's locked.
Wait, is there like a mirror on the door, or a window on the door? Is that how we're seeing into it?
Yeah, there's windows like along these rooms, so you're able to like see into the rooms. Just
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, let's just keep going down the hallway.
Okay. So you're able to jump to the next alcove without an issue. There are only 2 more alcoves, and then you're going to reach, like, at the end of this hallway, there's kind of a main door, just like a small single door embedded into the wall.
Are we still alcove hopping, or should we just gun it for that door?
Yeah.
We can try.
I guess we'll alcove hop because I hear dice being rolled.
Cheater!
Yeah.
Oh, that's just me. I'm just playing craps in the corner.
Yeah.
Come on, 7.
Yeah. On one window, I have you guys up on my computer, and then I have my online gambling up on my other monitor.
Thanks for giving this 100%,
So-
Eric.
It's totally unrelated. You guys are not important to me. I have a lot on the line.
Oh no!
okay.
That's just me throwing my life away. Don't worry.
Yeah. So you guys jump to the next alcove, and as you're moving to the next alcove, you hear the door to one of the test areas open, and someone begins to walk out. So roll a stealth check.
Okay.
22.
17.
15.
Okay, so as the door opens, you are able to just sneak into like the shadowed area of this alcove, and you see like a scientist walk out, and he's looking down a ledger, and he looks up for like a second left and right, and then he starts walking down towards where you originally met the woman, that side of the hallway. So from there, you're able to jump to the next alcove, okay, and now you are basically right next to this last door that's embedded in the terminus of this hallway.
Does it have a lock on it?
It does not appear to.
We gonna go for this?
Yep.
All right, go try to open the door.
Okay, so you go and reach for the door, and you pull, and it feels like it is unlocked, and so you pull it open, and before you are now looking into an extremely ornate hallway. It has like red velvet carpet. There's these gold pillars, and lining the walls are these portraits of these like beautiful young looking like humans, elves, dwarfs, everything you can think of. Down to the right, you can see that the carpet goes, and there's eventually it hits a staircase that rises up. To the left, you can see it goes down a little bit, and there's a set of decorative double doors, and kind of embossed on the face of this is like the image of a woman looking over a shoulder, and she's holding a bottle like at shoulder length. Like think of like a beauty commercial or perfume commercial, something like that. And then on either side of that door, there's 2 little alcoves, and there doesn't appear to be anything in this room. You can also hear some like really muffled sounds coming from the left side of this hallway where the double doors are.
Okay.
Can we try to listen in more closely or walk over there?
Yeah. So you walk down this hallway, and I mean, it is gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful. It is a fancy, fancy person lives here or owns this. So you walk down to the end, and you get close to the double doors. And as you do, you see that the alcoves are actually 2 like circular staircases that wind up into an area you can't see. You put your ears against the double doors and roll a perception check.
8.
12.
7.
Okay, so you guys just hear muffled voices, and you can't quite make anything out.
Maybe this is like a fucked up Mario 64, and we can jump into these paintings of young people and go into.
Go
Probably
for
not
it.
though.
Then go play levels on their bodies.
What kind of level would that even be in if you jumped out? You're just like on their face.
I guess.
It's not like you're jumping into a landscape.
Do it, Yenri. Go jump into a picture.
Yeah, I dare you.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is gonna go like my mirror incident.
Yeah. You just run into it. Clearly. No, Yenri does not do that. Not fall for it. I try to peek open the door and see if I can peer inside.
Okay. So you open up the door. You try to pull the door and do a strength check.
We all know this.
Hey, you keep putting yourself in these situations.
No. I rolled a crit 1, but I have lucky, so I can re-roll. I can re-roll my 1s. I got an 11.
Okay, you're barely able to budge this door open. You get it open like an inch.
Perfect. That's all I wanted.
And you guys are able to hear the voices a little more clearly. Also, roll a stealth check.
20.
See how quietly you open this door. Sorry,
It's
just
just
Yenri.
Well, I'm still very quiet.
I got an 8.
Okay, so when you open the door, it creaks a little bit, and you hear the sound in the room quiet quite a bit.
Okay. Can I see in the door from where I am right now?
You can peer in a little tiny bit, and you can see a like row of chairs with a bunch of people sitting at them, and the people sitting in them are looking at you.
I dropped the door. I let go, and I turn around.
It's a little late for that.
All right, you do that.
And I turn and run up the closest alcove that leads up a circular stairway.
All right, you run up them. All right,
And I go, guys, bail, guys, bail.
Scatter.
All right, roll a stealth check, everybody.
Oh, no.
Mostly Yenri.
I got a 10.
Oh, I got a 21.
I got a 9.
Okay, so you guys run up the stairs and make it to the top, and like you hear everything go quiet, and there's like a kind of like murmuring that you can hear, and you hear a voice come out over everything. It's like, "What was that? Let me call. It seems like there's some kind of disturbance here," and it's Esther's voice.
It's okay.
And she just like, you hear her like murmur into something. He's like, "I'm sorry for the interruption, everybody. We will continue with the auction straight away."
Auction.
And so you hear sort of like murmuring in the room again, and everyone kind of like goes quiet, and then you hear Esther continue, And she says, next up on the list, we have a 30-year-old aged aura increaser. We will start the bidding at 1,000 platinum. And you can kind of, like, you are at the top of the stairs, and you're basically on a balcony overlooking this area. There's a bunch of people sitting down below, and then there's a stage. And so she looks like she has a few different, like, glass bottles set to her side, and she's holding one up. And like the auction continues, and you see people like raising their paddle, and the price starts increasing for this bottle.
Hey, Puff, what was that madness thing you were gonna cast earlier? Joking.
Crown of Madness.
What does it do?
Well, a thorny crown appears on whoever's head I cast it on, and then they have to attack an ally on their next turn. I mean, this is really like a fighting.
I want this room to turn into like the Kingsman church scene.
I mean, if I cast it on one person, I don't think everyone else is just gonna follow along and like start fighting each other.
Probably not.
I do have disguise self. I could disguise myself as a fancy person and start bidding.
That's true.
10 million platinum.
What do you do? What do you do when you win?
I don't know. I'm guessing there's a waiting period. I don't think you just hand them a sack of money.
There's probably also like you probably also need like a ticket to get in there. Like you can't just show up.
Oh, I can't just go. I guess there's no one else in the balcony. I just step up to the edge of the balcony. Well, 10 million.
Triumphantly.
Like, who the hell are you?
Can I look up and see how many of these vials are up there that look like they're being auctioned off? Is it just the one right now, or can we see more of them?
She's holding one, and there's maybe another 10 behind her.
How many people are in there?
About 50.
Ooh.
And also, can I look and see, does Esther have a medallion around her neck?
So roll a perception check.
Okay.
And you can all do this.
19.
Also 19.
8.
Okay. So you guys are able to see she does in fact have a gold necklace on with a sapphire inlaid gold medallion, just like on a necklace sitting on her chest.
Okay. So guys, we could swipe one or a few of the vials if we think that's useful to cause a distraction. I could do that in a...
So the vials are on stage with her.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
if
how-
I didn't make
Right.
that clear.
Well, I have Unseen Servant that I can make move around and grab things. That's literally all it's good for. So, like, if I need to
damn.
just sneakily walk up there and swipe a couple vials to, like,
Why don't you
throw off the room.
Swipe her medallion.
I don't know if I can get it off her neck with, like, that many people in the room without her noticing.
It just levitates
Yeah.
off her.
Exactly. Like, I don't think I can just swipe it off her neck without her noticing. We could lure her out of the room somehow, and you could use Disguise Self to turn yourself into Esther and go up and continue the auction while we steal the medallion off of the real Esther.
That's a pretty good idea. I mean, what do you think would get her out of the room, though?
That vial floating out of the room?
She just goes running. Oh, no, come back. Do you want to
Well,
just
I'm
go
gonna
down
cast-
and push the doors open and
No.
see, like... No, not with us there. I mean, it seemed like
Not
nobody's
today.
there, you know?
I think casting Unseen Servant and having it walk through that back door first, and then if she reacts to that, great. If not, he'll walk up and just grab the vial off of the
I
counter.
thought you said
and
he
start
was
walking with it.
unseen. Oh,
unseen.
so it'll just be like the doors opening.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, do that.
Try it.
Okay, I cast Unseen Servant
Okay.
and make a servant who I'm going to name Darwin, because why
Aw.
not? And I say, Darwin, go down there and open up those doors. And he does that.
So Darwin's going down and he's opening up the large double
the main
doors.
double doors. Yep.
Okay. So you do that, and so Darwin goes down, and you hear the doors swing open, and Esther stops like mid-sentence, and she goes and she takes her card out and she whispers into it. And she walks forward a little bit towards the doorway and like looks out. She kind of disappears from view as like the balcony obscures your view of her. After like 10 or 15 seconds, you see her walk back into the room.
Okay.
And she says, "Excuse me, guests. It seems that something is the matter here at the facility. I must ask all of you to leave immediately." And as she does that, she waves her hand and just like holds it up at her face. And then she looks up at the balcony for a second, and she looks back down, and she says, "I really have to thank you all for making it here today. I know your time is extremely precious. We will continue this at a later hour." And the guests start getting up and filing out of the room, and you also hear at this point from the area behind you like a mechanical sound.
Oh shit. Okay, what do we do?
Should we just hide? Is there a good place to hide?
How many people are still in the room?
There's only like 5 people left. The last few patrons are leaving the room at this moment. And as the last one comes through the door, you hear the 2 double doors like slam shut. And Esther is just standing at the front of the stage, and she glances up at the balcony again in your direction, and then she turns around and exits through a curtain behind the stage.
Shit!
Let's go after her. Let's go. How high up is this balcony?
It's maybe 20 feet off the ground.
I say we make a zip line.
And
Did we get?
how might we do that?
Well, did Chris? Okay, when we got all of our equipment back, quote unquote, did Chris get his rope back? Did he find some similar rope?
No, you don't have any items. It's just weapons and armor.
Shoot!
What are the chances we can jump down 20 feet and be all right if we just like hit and roll?
Parkour.
I mean, it's a pretty good chance.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hit and roll.
Let's parkour.
Jump. Parkour. Yeah, I just want to vault the balcony and link roll on the ground when we land.
Okay. So, yeah, you can each do that and make either an athletics or acrobatics check,
Okay.
whichever is higher for you.
Ooh. I got an 8.
13.
5.
Ooh, okay. So, Puff and Orc, you take 2 points of falling damage each.
Not doing great.
I tell my unseen servant to run over and grab a couple of the vials on the counter.
Why don't we just do it? We're in here now.
Well, I just want to hold him, but then I'm gonna. And he's here. He might as well be useful. so
Guess so.
I have him grab a couple of them and then run through the curtain where Esther just went.
Okay. So you do that, and you see all the vials get kind of collected into this pile, and you and Darwin burst through the curtain. So you are standing in a very fancy-looking room that kind of looks like a Roman bathhouse. There are, like, marble columns lining the side. There's, like, ornate tile work everywhere. And in the middle is this large pool that's inset in this large, like, marble basin. And it's kind of steamy in there. And at the far side, you see Esther, like, arms up on the side of the pool, soaking in. The water's, like, up to her shoulders. And she's just sitting there looking at you. And she says, "It's nice of you to finally join me."
That sounds like a boss battle thing to say.
Yeah, and you see the theatrical black bars lower across the screen.
Yeah.
Hello, Esther. It's quite an operation you have going here.
Yes, it is quite an operation. And you three have been throwing wrenches in my gears all day.
Esther, please expositionally explain what's going on here.
Great, now I have to actually do it.
Give us the full...
It's like, well, the full rundown of the basic. Give us basic plot points.
Yeah, before you kill us, reveal your whole master plan, please.
It's like, wow, you three really are a pain in my ass. Well, see, I think you've already kind of gotten the gist of what's happening here. We concentrate the life essence of our patrons into these vials and sell them to the highest bidder. It keeps them from aging.
It really doesn't sound that bad, actually. I mean, I'm not keeping
But are the old people,
my sweat.
are those people who are being sucked, their life force sucked out of them?
Well, I mean, you can't take a life force for someone and keep them alive. So we occasionally find drifters and are able to just suck the life out of them immediately. But the spa is really where most of our life comes from. We have patrons who have been coming from years, and we're able to slowly siphon off their life, bit by bit. We can keep them looking young and healthy, but underneath, they are dying quickly.
Oh. That's pretty shisty of you.
It's all business.
Nice. And what's that you got around your neck there, Esther?
It's like, oh, this is nothing of concern to you. It's very precious. And you'll never have a reason to have it, or because you'll never get out of this room.
Wow. So you don't want to, like, team up? I mean, we came here with a business proposition, Esther.
Did you now? Well, I am all ears
Yeah.
then.
Right.
Right, guys?
Yes.
A 1, 2, 3.
Break out the PowerPoint.
Minor illusion to create a PowerPoint.
Yeah. Please amuse me.
So, Esther,
Yes.
don't you need more people with experience outside this land to gather life forces for you? I mean, you're just waiting for people to come to you, but, like, what if you had someone to go get life forces for you?
I mean, yes, that would be very helpful.
You need a hype man.
Yes.
Hype men.
Hype men.
Yes, that would be
So-
wonderful.
Why don't you hire us and make us some of those talisman replicas, because we want to be in uniform, and we can all just, we want to be a part of it.
We'll start a recruitment plan.
And why should I trust you?
Because we don't want to die. That's how mobs work, right?
The greatest motivator.
So, roll a deception check, Orc. Although I really like your reasoning because it was very truthful.
17.
17? Okay. So she looks at you inquisitively and she says, okay, I was going to proposition that you just work for me forever, but you would never actually leave these facilities. I can't have someone who's seen all of this be getting out. But maybe we can make an arrangement. We can start by having you work in the facility, and if I trust you, then maybe you can leave.
So do we get to wear a uniform?
Yes, but of course you would get a uniform.
I cast suggestion,
Okay?
and I tell Esther to walk over and give us the talisman around her neck, and then go to get us uniforms.
Okay. Suggestion. What are the terms of suggestion?
I suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear you and understand you.
Okay.
If they can't be harmed, or if they can't be charmed, they're immune to the effect. But I assume she can be charmed. If I ask her to do anything that's like immediately harmful to herself, it ends the spell. But she has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Against what? Your DC? What's your DC?
My DC, I think it's 12.
Okay. Okay, so she is like talking to Orc, and she has her arms up on the thing, and then she just stops for a second and looks up at Yenri and just laughs like, You think you can charm me? Oh, how charming of you. No. It's like, I thought that maybe we had a business that we could go into together here, but no, I see that that's not possible. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to make this room your grave.
Way to blow it.
Yenri.
I turn to the other two and go, worth a shot.
It was working so well.
Yeah.
Although I was thinking,
I didn't like where that was going.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, we would want to kill her anyway. This place can't exist, so let's do it. Getting my axe ready.
Yeah.
All right. So as she does that, she like stands up out of the water, and you see that like everything below her shoulders is like this blue shimmering skin that looks like it's like waving around, and she starts to rise up out of the water, and this column of water attached to her waist is just kind of following her, and she goes up like 10 feet above the water, and then what appeared to be like human skin on her face and shoulders turns to the same like shimmering blue wavy skin, and her hair turns into these like flowing locks of watery waves down her back, and she raises her hands, and these two giant eels come out of the water that were swimming below her and start swimming in the pillar of water that's below her feet. And now you are going to roll initiative.
It's Ursula.
Does nobody still have anything to like heal? Is that still something we don't have?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. Okay.
I have cure wounds. Also, we're about to fight Morpha from Ocarina of Time.
I was thinking Ursula from it's a mixture of Morpha and Ursula from
and
Little
Ursula.
Mermaid.
You're right.
There's only so many water villains.
Yeah. I got a 6 initiative.
13. Oh no, sorry, 16.
I got 8.
Okay, time to enter the boss battle.
Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-doo.
Diddly-doo. What was that, Wayne's World? Right?
I thought you were doing Pokemon
So
at
now
first,
we're going
and then you went.
back in time.
Yeah. Diddly-doo. Yeah. Okay, so first up is Orc.
Well, just about all I can do is first, step 1, rage,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then
You enter a barbarian rage.
yes, barbarian pirate shark rage, and then take out my great axe and go for we'll go for an eel, I suppose.
Okay. So yeah, you were able to run the distance
Very
to this column of water.
I forgot that the
Enthusiastically.
eels were a thing, so you were like considering who to hit, and I was like, yeah, Esther, hit Esther, the only boss in the room. What do you
The one with the talisman.
the one thing to hit?
You know,
Just turns to Yenri.
Yeah.
one of you guys should probably just try to take the talisman. I bet that's all that's keeping her alive. It's probably
Not
gonna
bad
be
idea.
difficult, but anyway. I guess I already chose to go for an eel, so I'm gonna kill an eel.
Do it.
Damn it. 9.
Okay, so you swipe at the eel and you just kind of cut through the water, and you miss it as it's swimming around.
Good start. All right. And you guys also get advantage on melee attack rolls against creatures within 5 feet of me. Or you.
Yeah, that's the feeding frenzy
Yeah,
thing,
that's my
right?
shark thing.
Sweet. Are you within 5 feet of the eel then? Is that the only thing you're within 5 feet of?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's within 5 feet of both of the eels, and then Esther is like 10 feet off the ground, so you can't really hit her right now.
Okay. Well, Orc can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys could with spells and stuff.
Spells and stuff.
All right, Puff, you are next.
Okay, well, now I do want to use Crown of Madness
Alrighty.
on Esther.
Okay.
Wait, no. Do you guys think it'd be smarter to use it on Esther or one of the eels so the eels can attack Esther?
I bet the eel will attack the other eel.
No, I'd choose.
Oh, you
what
get
it
to
attacks.
choose.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
So it might be smart to put it on an eel, right?
And make it kill Esther? Sure. Wait, so I guess sorry, the real question is, what does it take to get this to take effect? Does it have to do a saving throw?
It has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Esther is likely to have a higher wisdom modifier than an eel, so I would say cast it on eel. You have a much greater chance of it
Likely, yeah.
succeeding.
Eel, very wise.
Yeah.
I'll use it on eel then.
Say what I didn't mention is both of the eels have monocles, so if that changes your decision,
Those are some wise-looking eels.
yeah.
And
Okay.
tattoos all down their eel-y bodies of all of the experiences they've been through over the years.
Yeah,
that make them
exactly.
wise.
Like
All right,
swimming
well,
and
I'll use
sleeping.
it on an eel.
Yeah. Yeah, I would hope that yokes. Okay. Okay, what's the DC I'm beating?
Is it my spell save DC?
Yeah.
13.
Okay, it fails.
Sweet. So now it has a crown of thorns on its head, and it
Yeah.
must attack something.
Yep. Sweet. And then I assume
Okay.
that it gets to like roll each turn to see if it can break it or something like that
Yeah.
at the end of each turn.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Yenri, you're up next.
Wait. Oh shoot.
What?
What?
Is it too late to like is my turn done? Can I say something?
Yeah.
Say things.
Cuz can I say something?
No talking.
This says that I have twinned spell, which I totally forgot I had, which is part of my meta magic.
Oh.
And when you cast a spell that targets only one creature, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Oh shit.
Yes.
So I can put crowns of thorns on both of the
Wow.
eels.
Oh
Dope.
damn.
Do that.
That's
So,
crazy. Do you have to expend
would-
another spell slot to do that, or does it just expend the sorcery points?
I think it's just the
It's just
sorcery
the
points.
sorcery points.
Hot damn. Okay.
So I
dope.
have 3 sorcery points, so I can now go down to 2 sorcery points, or 1 sorcery point, and now, yeah,
And do it
both
again.
eels.
Okay, I have to roll for the other eel though, because this is technically
yeah.
like another spell thing. That one you try to like you reach out with one hand and you affect one, and you reach out with your other hand to try and affect the other, and it looks like it shakes it off.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, damn. That was
It's
valiant.
all right.
a good thought. Now I'm all-
That was awesome,
Yeah, I mean, not really.
but it was a good idea. It's a good idea.
Awesome effort.
Yeah.
It would have been awesome if it worked.
You said your spell DC was 13, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. So next is Esther.
Wait.
So
You said it was
Henry
me.
didn't go
Oh
yet.
shit! Sorry. Yeah, I basically said Yenri and then Puff went again.
Yeah.
So, Yenri. My bad.
Esther is 10 feet off the ground, yeah?
Yep.
How deep is the water under her?
It's probably like 5 feet deep. Like the pool's maybe 4 or 5 feet deep, and then she's 10 feet above that. I feel like I've done a lot of describing of like sizes and shapes of things.
It's important.
It is important. It's a lot of distance description.
And I'm sorry to ask one more distance question. How far are we from where Esther is, like where her center is right now?
We'll say 30 feet just to make it easy.
Okay. I want to dive into the water and swim as far as I can towards Esther, and then cast Thunderwave in the water to try to blast the eels and Esther away and hurt them.
If you're swimming, I will tell you that your swim speed is half of your walking speed, so you would only be able to swim 15 feet.
Oh no. I would only be able to swim 12 and a half feet. Okay. Shoot. Well, then I can't get to her.
Well, wait. Is there only water between us and her? Is this like Misty's gym? Like everything's a pool?
Yeah, I mean you're basically standing at the front of this like long soaking pool. So yeah, you could run around the pool and like pretty much get to her.
Oh, okay. It's like a long, narrow pool. It's rectangular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then can I? So if I was to run along the side and then dive in and get as close as I could to her,
you could get within 5 feet because your speed's 25.
Okay, I will do that and then try to cast it. And I'll say, "Look out, orc," because it's actually going to affect him too.
It will. Yep.
Oh boy.
Not that he can do anything.
Yeah. Watch out.
I will watch.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah. Bruh.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dive into this water, swim over, and then like explode in the middle of the pool and just blast the water and everything around me away if I can.
Okay. So you do that. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, 12. Sorry.
12? Okay.
Very high.
So you do that, and you send this, like, just wave of electrical water rushing, this force of your wave towards the eels and Esther, and it hits the eels with, like, full force. Esther is hit, but she succeeds on hers. And so she takes half damage, I believe, and the other two take full damage and get pushed 10 feet or whatever.
Correct. Yep. They get pushed 10 feet and take... Let me roll my die. Dope. 12 points of damage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh no.
Christy, you take 12 points of damage.
Did you fail?
Even
on
though
yours,
you
Chris?
said watch out, I was not ready for that.
Yeah.
I rolled.
Oh no.
I rolled an 8.
Damn. Yeah, so that fails
Oh,
for sure.
shit.
So you take the full
Oh
12.
my god. Gee.
Oops.
Great. I don't know if that was.
Wow.
Was it worth it?
It did not pay off. I apologize. Okay. As a bonus action, I will give Chris a bardic inspiration die.
Oh,
So now
nice.
you have a d6, an extra d6 you can use on any like attack roll or anything like that, and you can use it after the fact. So after you roll your attack or saving throw, you can decide to add on a d6 to help out.
Just once.
It's just before I tell you whether you succeed or fail. But yeah, you can roll the d20 and add it on before I say anything.
And I can only do it once?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have an
You
extra
will
d6 now.
Expend it. Okay, so with that, it is now Esther's turn. So Esther is going to she raises her hand and like puts it to her mouth like she's gonna blow a kiss, and like blows a kiss at Orc, but with that it actually spews acid. So she sends a plume of acid towards Orc, and she got a 15 to hit. What's your AC?
16.
I think it's 16. Okay, so the acid flies like right by your head and doesn't hit you.
All right.
God.
So next is the next eel. So that's going to try and attack Orc as well.
Wait, is this the eel with the Crown of Madness or not?
This is without the Crown of Madness.
Okay.
So that eel is going to try and bite you, and it succeeds. So you take 7 points of damage.
Wow.
Are you dead?
No, not yet. I'm close though.
Jesus.
I'm down to a 5.
Oh God.
You're down to 5 health? Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
he just got 17. I would be dead at this point.
So next is the eel with the Crown of Madness. So
Okay, well, obviously I want to make it attack Esther.
Whoa, hold on. Does this? I don't know how much this matters, but I have resistance to bludgeon, pierce, and slash because I'm raging.
Oh shit! Actually, that does matter. Dylan, your wave, your thunder wave, did it describe what type of damage? Is that just thunder damage? I assume it's thunder damage.
Thunder damage, yep.
Okay. But the one that I just hit you with was actually piercing damage, so you only take 4 damage, not 7.
Sweet.
Good call.
Add 3
He's
back
got 8
on.
left. He's got 8.
Okay, so the next eel, who do you want to attack?
Attack Esther.
Okay. Roll for damage. Or do your attack roll for the eel.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, so you're attacking as if you were the eel, so you're using the eel's bite, and you're going to try and bite Esther.
Oh,
so
I got
roll
18.
Okay, that definitely hits. Roll a d6 and add 1 to that.
That's a 4.
Okay, cool. So the eel goes up and it bites Esther's leg, and she just cries out, like, "How dare you, my servant!" And she wiggles her leg and gets it off of her. Shark bite.
Shark
so
bite. Ooh, haha.
next is Orc.
All right.
Ooh, pop.
I want to drink one of the things that Darwin is holding.
Okay.
You don't even know if that's how that works.
And you also
It's
can't
like a
command.
perfume or a beauty product. You know,
You can't command Darwin. Darwin's like 30 feet away from you right now.
Would this be my whole turn if I ran over there and drank a vial that Darwin's holding?
It would. Yeah, you could run over there and do it, and then you would just be 30 feet away. But you're also engaged in combat right now, so if you left, you would gain a attack of opportunity from the eel.
Oh, all right. Well, then I will. So both eels are still alive?
Yeah, but one is under Ryan's control.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I have to roll a d20 to see if it. No, it still stays under your control.
Sweet.
All right. I'm just going to take my great axe and attack Esther.
Okay.
Still raging.
Yes. Roll for attack.
18.
All right, that definitely hits. So now you get to roll a d12 plus your strength plus 2. The plus 2 is for rage.
All right. So that is 13.
Damn. Okay. Yes. So that you reach up with your axe and you slice at her legs again, and she cries out in pain again. You land like a heavy blow on her.
Yeah.
So next is Puff.
Okay. I'm going to use... Which one of these is better? Yeah, I'm going to use poison spray on Esther.
Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah.
Blow her a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same motion. And blow some poison at her face.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
It is only a 10-foot range, so I can run up to her, right? I don't even know where I was in comparison to...
Yeah, you can run up to her.
Okay, I do that.
You're the same distance as everybody else.
Perfect. That is a... Ooh, that is a... This is plus a spell attack bonus, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 24.
Shite.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, well, that definitely hits.
Not that it matters, that's just... Overkill.
Yeah.
And I need to
All
roll
right.
12. All right.
It's a D12? God damn.
Yeah,
Shiza.
that's a 9.
All right.
Nice.
So Puff holds his hand up to his mouth and he blows a kiss and just spits poison into her mouth.
Oh, into her mouth?
And she gags and throws up.
And I
He's
go,
like,
nice
dry. He's like,
aim.
And we're all like, oh.
Everyone starts throwing up.
wait, why would someone throw up? It makes me throw up. I don't.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So,
So
yeah,
how
that
is she
goes down.
looking? How's she looking at this point?
She's losing a little bit of her shimmer for sure.
Oh, sweet.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I am gonna run over to Orc and use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
to
Oh, thanks,
give him
buddy.
back some health. Yeah, I mean, I just did a lot of damage to you.
It's literally the least you can do.
Yeah. I knew you had a lot of constitution. I thought it might save you in that situation, but it didn't. So
Nope.
Oh
No.
well.
Nah, man.
So I get to roll 1d8. You regain. Oh wow, really? Okay, 10 points of health.
All right.
Shit.
Feeling great.
Wait, what was the bonus on that?
It was a d8, and I rolled a 6 plus my spellcasting bonus, which is +4.
Jeez.
You get a plus Plus 10 to your HP.
All right, I'm feeling pretty good.
So you have a spell casting bonus?
A spell attack bonus, but I think that's this. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe I don't add proficiency, so it's just plus 2. So I'm sorry, you add 8.
Sorry.
Instead of 10.
My bad. It's plus 8.
What are you trying to do, Puff?
Excuse me, I'm not sure that's how that goes.
So yeah, only
I feel
8.
slightly less great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yenri, that's basically your full turn. So next is Esther. So Esther, after like heaving and throwing up the poison you spit in her mouth, she like wipes her hand across her face and looks at Puff and says like, "Oh, so you want to swap spit now, do you?" And she goes down and she takes her hands and puts them around Puff's face and she kisses you. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Gross. Okay. That is an 18.
Okay, so you succeed on this, but you still take 1 second.
It was a really nice kiss.
It was non-consensual.
You take 8 points of damage.
8?
Yep.
On a succeeded?
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, that would be 4. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I was
I was like, Jesus, was it going to be 16? You'd just be instantly dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a little above our level.
Yeah. Sorry, you
The
take
kiss
4
of
points
death.
of damage.
Kiss
Yeah.
of death.
Good call. It's
Okay.
half.
Okay.
Next is one of the eels. So the eel is going to try to attack Orc again.
Bring it on.
Ooh. So it tries to lash out and bite you, but in the midst of the throw up that's floating around the pillar of water that it's kind of part of, it like flips around to try and bite you and misses, and it bites down on the tail of the other eel.
Wow.
Was that a crit
Weird.
failure?
And does 4 damage to that eel.
Nice.
Dope.
All right. Next is the eel with the crown of thorns on it.
Fuck you,
All right.
eels.
Definitely attack Esther again.
Okay. Do it. Roll a d20.
Oh, I got 11.
Okay. The eel tries to reach up and bite Esther.
Wait,
and
sorry. I rolled an 11. Is there anything I add to it?
Oh, yeah. It's a +5 to hit.
Oh, crap. Okay, 16.
So you actually do hit. Roll for damage, which is a d6 + 1.
1 + 1. 2.
Nice. Okay. All right. Next is Orc.
All right, I'm gonna just Great Axe Raging attack Esther again, but can I is there like a precision thing I can do to specifically try to like chop off her necklace?
You could try to aim for that area, and then it would be a pretty high check to try and succeed on something like that. But yeah, we can try.
And if I don't do it, would I still just like hit her and do normal damage?
Yeah, so we'll roll a strength check we'll roll an attack roll for a normal attack, and then we'll say like a dexterity check to see if you can hit where you want to hit.
Do it.
All right.
So I got a 14. Oh no, wait, 16.
14?
16.
Okay. So that is going to hit for the attack. Roll a dexterity check now.
All right. Oh. All right, it's an 8, but I'm going to add my bardic inspiration.
Dope.
Come on. That's probably not going to be high enough. Cuz the most I could get is like 14.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to save it. It's an 8.
Okay. Okay. So you don't quite hit the chain, but you hit her. So roll for your damage.
9.
Okay. So next would be Puff. So yeah, you land that hit, and her glimmer and shimmer is really starting to fade away. She's starting to look a little pale. And
Okay.
Puff, you're up next. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta also roll for this eel to see if the eel is no longer under your control.
Dang it.
Darn.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna use poison spray again. It's like my most powerful.
Because you're like face to face with her right now.
Yeah.
You guys are just making out over there.
Exchanging nasty ass kisses.
Like I'll throw up again after she
Just
kisses
having
me.
a moment over there.
Blah 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 blah.
Gross.
I want to throw up back and forth forever.
Those are your vows at your wedding.
Okie dokie. Ooh, shit. I got a 7.
Okay. You throw up over her shoulder.
Damn.
And miss. She looks at you and smirks. So next is Yenri.
Where's Darwin right now? He's at the
Darwin
the door?
is probably standing at the door, yeah.
I am going to, I can, as a bonus action, this doesn't have to be my whole action, have him move up to 15 feet. I'm going to have him walk 15 feet towards us, carrying his armful of vials.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so he's closer.
Yeah.
I want to step him over towards us.
The invisible floating pile of vials moves closer to you.
Okay. But I think I want to take out my rapier and just try to slice one of the eels. Whatever one's closer to me.
Okay, cool. You do that.
I got a 12.
So you hit it.
Dope. Okay.
Roll for damage.
Okay. 7.
Okay, so you hit this eel and you hear it, like, you land a blow, like, right between its eyes, and you hear it, like, squeal a little bit and then totally goes limp, and it bleeds into this column of water and it starts turning red. And it is dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next in the order is Esther. She looks at Orc and raises her right hand, and with it, like, this
And I high
column
five.
of water. Yeah.
Nice. Let's move on.
Counterattack.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. That was all she ever wanted. Yeah, so she raises her right hand, and with it, this column of water kind of raises up with it, and she throws her arm towards you, and this, like, column of water rushes towards you as well. And make a strength saving throw.
I've got advantage.
Why? Oh, yeah, you do have an advantage.
Because he's
Raging.
Yeah. Brick wall.
And it's a good thing because that one's not great. That one's pretty great. 19.
19? Okay, you definitely succeed. So it hits you, and you only take 4 points of damage.
All right.
And like it basically, you just like you just flex, and it just hits you and disperses around you.
Yeah, like fighting
And,
fighting waves in the ocean.
Yeah. So next is eel number 2. So that one is going to attack Yenri.
Sweet.
So it's gonna try and bite you. That is a 19.
That definitely hits.
That hits. You take 3 points of damage.
It's my first damage all game, guys, today.
Seriously? Shit.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sitting
Nice.
pretty.
All right. Next is Orc.
All right. I want to do the same thing. I'm going for the necklace again.
Okay. We'll do the same set of rolls.
All right. Ooh. If I get a critical failure, can I add the bardic inspiration to that?
Nope. That is just a crit fail.
God.
So this water, when it hit you, the salt got in your eyes. You know
can't handle
what
the
does
salt.
to your eyes. And
It's all about that salt.
you swing wildly and hit Yenri.
Oh no.
So
guess that's
roll
what
for
you do.
I
damage.
deserve this.
So it's a D12 plus strength plus 2.
Oh no, you're
Oh,
gonna kill me.
Yikes. All right, Henry, I'll try to be gentle.
Oh God.
Oh no!
What?
Wait, so it's my D12 plus strength plus 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 17.
Oh my god!
Did you roll a 12?
I rolled an 11.
I am at 1 hit
That
point.
leaves you to 1 health, right?
Yeah, I went from full health to 1 health in 2 turns.
2 turns. Shit.
Jeez.
When it rains, it pours, Henry.
Damn. That is just terrible.
I think I must have subconsciously been like really angry about your thunder wave attack.
Oh man, that is rough. Okay.
All right. Well, next it's Puff's turn.
Okay. Magic missile always hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use that on Esther.
Okay.
So there's no chance it doesn't. And that's 3 D4s, right?
Is it 3d4s plus 1 or?
Yeah, plus 1 each.
Perfect. That's 5 plus 4 plus 2.
So 11?
Yes.
Okay. You hit these missiles fly out of your fingertips and go in. They just bludgeon her and in her body, and she cries out again, and it leaves these scorch marks on her, and she is screaming.
Tight.
So next is Yenri.
First thing I'm gonna do, if I can, I think he's close enough now. I want to have Darwin put down the vials, and can he try? One of the things I can have the servant do is try to retrieve an object. Mm-hmm. Can he try to like jump up and swipe the medallion off of her body?
I mean, he can try. He'll do a sleight of hand check that's equal to like your sleight of hand.
Dope. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna do that. I'm gonna try to command him to swipe this thing off of her neck.
Okay. And this will be your action, I assume.
Well, is it? I mean, so I can my commands to him are a bonus action according to this.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay. So you are looking up at her and you just see her necklace just jingle on her neck back and forth and just get pulled like around her neck, but it never gets off her neck. And she just puts her hand down and just grasps it and pulls it back towards her body.
Darwin is just like scrambling all over Esther right now.
Yeah. I'm trying really hard right now.
I'm going to run over to the pile that Darwin left behind, grab one of the vials, and drink it.
Okay. You hit one with the you hit one with the rapier and it died, so you're not engaged in combat. You can do that without an attack of opportunity.
Cool. I'm going to do that.
Okay. You go over and do that. So you take the bottle and you swig it. Roll a Constitution check.
Okay. Is this a saving throw?
Just a check. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, yeah. No, it can. Yeah, I think
Okay.
this would be a saving throw, actually.
Okay, 15.
Okay, so you get it and you don't feel anything immediately, and then a couple seconds later you feel more vibrant. Roll a d6.
Okay. 4.
Okay, you regain 4 points of health.
Yes! Good. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Nice.
All right. Next is Esther. So she looks over at Puff again because she's still engaged with him and this weird kissing war you guys have going on.
Oh, you guys are engaged.
Yeah. So she raises her hand again and like looks at you and says it's like I'm done with this. And she just raises her hand, another column of water comes out, and she throws it towards you, Puff. So make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That is a 6.
All right, so you fail. So you take 8 points of damage, and you are knocked prone.
Well, I am dead.
Oh, what?
You're dead?
Oh, no!
I had 8.
You are knocked out.
left.
Damn.
Okay.
I am knocked out.
Holy, jeez.
All right. Well,
What the-
next is the eel. The next is the eel that's still alive, and it's going to try to attack Orc. And it does not hit. It tried to bite you, and it just lashes out and misses. So next is Orc.
All right, now I am really raging, and I point at Esther and I say, "Murderer!" And I'm going for the necklace again. Third time's a charm.
Do it.
All right. Roll.
So that is a 21.
All right. Roll your dexterity check.
All right, I'm adding the bardic inspiration.
Well, not only if you need to.
11.
Did you add the bardic
Okay.
inspiration?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Damn.
All right. So roll for damage too.
Ah, yes. 7.
Okay. So with your great axe, you slice through and you hit Esther across the chest, and blood spews, and you hear her cry just, "Ah!" And she just like crumples and falls into the water, and there's a big red splash, and her body is just floating there in the water. And the eel, once she's dead, just kind of like goes limp for a second, and then just starts swimming around as if not knowing what to do.
Like a normal eel.
And Esther is dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Woo! Congrats, guys.
I still didn't hit that damn necklace.
No,
Wait, why were you trying to hit the necklace?
Because I thought maybe it was giving her life energy if it's the talisman that we're going after.
Yeah, but we're supposed to bring that back.
I wanted to chop it off of her neck, and then we could grab it.
Oh, I thought you were trying to destroy it.
No.
So once her body falls into the water, it's floating there. You hear a bit of a rumble around you, and water starts to pour into this room.
Like Inception.
And it's starting to fill up the room. Yes, like that. What
Let's
would you
get-
guys like to do?
Talisman. Grab talisman.
I want to dive down and get the talisman.
Okay, you go and swipe it off her body, and it looks beautiful in gold, and you feel amazing holding it. It's like the most powerful, most wonderful thing you've ever held in your hands.
Put it around my neck.
All right, you do that.
Cool.
More
then-
power.
I'm like Frodo. And then I run over and grab as many of the vials as I can and tell, what's his name? Darwin to grab the rest.
Okay.
And we run back out the door we
Can
came
I-
in through?
Can I grab
Okay.
the eel?
Ryan, make a death saving throw.
Oh, yeah, because I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I forgot Ryan was dead.
That's an 18.
Okay, so you get +1 towards becoming stabilized again, but you are still dead.
So someone needs to carry me.
No, I forgot he was dead. I'll run over and use Cure Wounds on him to bring him back to life.
Okay.
I use Cure Wounds, and you get back 7 points of health.
Sweet.
Does that just
I'm
instantly
up.
revive him?
Yeah,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
so he's back alive. How's it feel to have knocked on death's door, Ryan? Puff.
It feels not so bueno.
Yeah. After I lay my hands on Puff and breathe life back into him, I say, "We almost lost you, buddy. It's good to have you back."
Did you literally breathe light? Did you kiss me? Everyone's kissing me today.
No, we already kissed today. It's fine.
I know, you had like the deaf girl fall in love with you, you had Esther kissing, you kissed Puff.
You need to brush your teeth before you kiss anybody else. That's gross.
You're a public health hazard.
Yours and other people's vomit in your mouth.
Statistically, I probably have herpes now. Or all of you have herpes. More likely.
Yeah. Orc is the only one who's safe. He's the only one who
Fine.
hasn't made out with you.
It's just mouth herpes.
Mouth
It's not
herpes.
bad.
Yeah. It'll be a little antibiotics and be good in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So there's water pouring into this room.
Yeah, say, we gotta go.
Yeah, so there's water pouring into the room. So are you guys going to start rushing towards the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, please.
All right. So you start sprinting towards the door and you hear like the water getting louder. And as you start running towards the door, these giant waves of water you can see coming in between the columns and are like splashing up, and there's this huge tidal wave that's starting to form behind you. So you guys are running through the door and this wave is following behind you and it's getting closer and closer and closer. Everyone make an athletics check.
Okay. 14.
9.
I got a 5.
Okay. So Yenri, you're able to keep up, but Orc and Puff, you get caught in the tidal wave and are pulled up into it.
Oh,
So the water continues to rush, and Yenri, you reach the staircase that was on the other end of this hallway and start running up it. Puff and Orc, you both take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you're kind of cascaded on this wave. And Yenri, you're like barely outrunning it. Yeah, I think as of now, your rage would be over because you have to keep attacking people in order for the rage to continue.
Can I attack Puff? No, I'm kidding.
Every man for himself.
Boo.
Wait, stairway on the other end of the room. Are we still in the bathhouse room that we fought?
So it was like the bathhouse and then the auditorium and then the hallway.
And then the hall. Okay, so we're all the way at the end.
So you're basically made it through the auction room and are heading towards the staircase near the end. So Yenri, you're starting to run up the stairs and you can see a door at the top. And as you make it to the end, the wave catches up with you and just kind of hits the door. And when it does that, all three of you are launched from this doorway out into like the open air. You can see snow and trees, and it looks like you just got thrown out of like this little hut basically that was way behind the spa. So you're all thrown out of this wave onto the ground, and you each take 4 damage. And
God damn it, I'm dead again.
so the wave as it comes out of the door, it freezes in this long shard of water. And you hit the ground, and those of you who are still alive, you look over, and these ice shards start popping through the spa, splintering wood and exploding the building. And finally, there's this like one giant explosion that happens in the middle, and a giant ice pillar just erupts out of the center of the spa. And you are now lying on the ground.
Yenri, give.
Dead.
Wow.
Unless you can do your thing again, can you give Puff the talisman?
You can also you can stabilize Puff 2 with a DC 10 medicine check. That'll bring him back to 1 health. Just FYI.
I'm actually going to go over to Puff and pull one of the vials that I grabbed out of my diaper and lift up his head and just like pour it down his throat.
All right. Ryan, make a constitution check.
That is a 20.
All right. Roll a d6 and add it to your health, and you are stabilized.
5.
Okay.
All right.
So you're stabilized again, and you are now all sitting, like I said, in the snow, looking back at the spa, and there's this ice pillar that has erupted in the center of it. The building is more or less intact, but the center looks a little worse for wear.
Wow. Looks like hell is frozen over or something.
Zing!
Do we see the spa?
Yeah, I mean, the spa, like I said, has this giant spire of ice sticking out of it, and like
the actual
splintered
spa? I mean, like
the actual spa.
Oh.
No, we killed the whole thing. Grendel and Anderson Cooper are exploded.
And Montgomery.
Yeah, they's dead.
And all of our stuff. Is Brendan Fraser dead? I mean, he's already dead, but...
Is my ghost in a jar dead?
And Fancy
Yeah,
Fish?
so like I said, the building looks more or less intact, but there are definitely parts of it that have like been exploded by ice and have splintered.
We have to go back in there.
The entrance looks okay.
All right, let's go in.
We get blasted out of the back of this
check out-
building in the most like epic way possible. And we're like, All right, yeah, let's go back in the front door.
Well, we gotta go check out what's in Anderson Cooper's locker also.
Yeah,
we can't
exactly.
No.
There's so many things left in there that.
Yeah, let's go
We're
back in.
completionists, all of us.
Gotta do the side quest.
Yeah. So you go back and you enter the door, and you enter the reception area, and you see that the little waterfall that was in there is frozen solid, and there's also a giant, jagged ice spire that's sticking through the wall over the desk, basically. The door that enters into the spa is also knocked off its hinges.
I pull out my rune buzzer and click it a bunch of times.
All right, you click it, and no one comes to your beckoning.
Is Faye?
Perfect.
Is Faye here?
Is Faye dead?
You don't see Faye.
Faye just got
Faye.
skewered by that spire of ice that came through the reception hall.
I run out into the pool area.
Okay, you run out into the pool area, and there is, in fact, like, that giant spire that you saw, like, that is erupting out of the middle of that soaking pool that was in the center of this courtyard.
No,
and
Anderson
inside,
Cooper.
you can see Anderson Cooper, frozen solid, naked, just frozen in this enormous spire, and he's just kind of reaching out, but he's inside, like, 30 feet of ice. Like, it's clear and you can see him, but it's a shite ton of ice.
Wow.
And he is in the middle of it.
Is Montgomery around?
So you look to your right at the bar, and there's another spire, and you see Montgomery frozen inside of a spire, and he's holding a drink, and he's just looking with, like, one eyebrow up.
He went out classy.
All right, I grab Anderson Cooper's key out of my diaper and run into the locker room.
Okay. You go in there, and basically the only thing that you see is basically all of the area where there were, like, faucets or, like, the toilets or whatever. There's little ice spires erupting from all of those. So, you know, if you had been sitting on a toilet, you would have been real sad. Real sad.
That's awful.
I'm gonna try all the lockers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take
notice...
back Brendan Fraser and Fancy Fish and all my
all right,
stuff.
you guys get all of your gear back. You're able to get all of your gear back.
Yes.
Woo!
So you find a locker that has a padlock on it.
I unlock it.
And you try the key, and it unlocks, and you open up the door. Inside, you find some clothing and stuff. There is also a longsword there, and there is a leather ledger, a leather binder of sorts.
All right, should we open it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you open it and read the title, and it is in a language that you don't understand.
Any of us?
So it's not common
Yeah.
orc. Common or orc.
Or halfling?
Well, that's disappointing.
All right. Well, I take the long sword.
All right.
We'll take the ledger. I want to know what this says.
Yeah, I take that too.
Cool. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're in this area?
I want to put back on my real clothes.
Yeah.
and put one pair of Prestidigitapens in my pack for later.
Just in case.
Just
That's a good idea.
Just wear those always. I don't know. All right, you do that.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All
I
right.
will walk out, and as we leave, just bow towards the frozen Montgomery and Anderson Cooper and say, "I'm sorry that you were a casualty in this war that was not yours." And then
so
we can
honorable.
walk out.
I'm not entirely sure we made this situation better.
So you walk out as the sun sets behind the trees, and you realize that, like, yes, the chapter in this book has officially closed, the chapter of this spa. So, and you make your way back to your ravens and fly off into the night.
Oh, we didn't check on Grendel.
It's all right.
Grendel?
Grendel sucked.
Who's that? Oh, is that that?
You can imagine she was similarly frozen in a block of ice somewhere.
She was on the toilet.
Yeah.
She was using a bidet.
It was supposed to clean. It was supposed to clean.
Rough.